Hello Aquarius, and thank you so much for joining me for the January of 2022. Happy New Year. January 22 Psychic Tarot video. And happy birthday to all you late January Aquarians. Happy birthday to you all. A lot is happening this month with the astrology, but we're going to touch on it. Nothing is hitting you exactly directly, but everybody is being affected by the nodes changing sign, the Jupiter changing sign. And I'm not going to really talk that much about it in this video, but just know that a big shift is occurring. All right, so what we've got here is we're going to be using the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, which is my own creation. And then we're going to follow up with an Animal Totem card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards. If you are a level 2 Patreon supporter, then we're going to do 4 additional clarifiers from the Morgan Greer Tarot. Real quick announcement. This is my website, vickieverlie.com. If you're seeing this video and they're trying to direct you to any other website besides vickieverlie.com, then it's a scam. So please just be aware of that. It's been rampant lately. I've heard other readers talking about it too. But they take our videos and then they say get your reading or something, and it takes you to this completely different. So it's a fraud. It's basically a fraud. So. I don't really have time to mess around and track all these people down. So just be aware, if you want to get in touch with me or get a reading or anything, information about me, vickieverlie.com is my website. So just be aware of that. And with not only with me, with all the readers that you may watch on YouTube or elsewhere, because it's definitely a big rampant thing that's been happening here. Okay, but anyways, let's get on to our reading for our Aquarian friends. The birthday's coming up. If not this month, it's right around the corner for all Aquarians. Let's see what's happening for our Aquarian friends for the month of January 2022. Okay, Aquarius. 5 of Swords. Queen of... She blocked the last reading. I did Pisces and she was the crossing. Isn't that wild? Okay, let's see what we've got here. Empress. The Ace of Pentacles was in that reading too. I mean, I shuffled off camera and I just shuffled again right here. And cut too, so it happens like that sometimes. Alright, so there's a stalemate. There's a stalemate with this Queen of Swords. Now you should know that this is gender neutral reading. So even though it's Queen of Swords, it could be any gender. It's not necessarily a female. This is one of the cards that represents you as well. So for some of you, you may be blocking your own self. You may, let's like get out of your own way and allow things to flow. For the majority, I feel like it's another air sign person. So the air signs are Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So it absolutely could be another air sign person that you're in conflict with or you're having some issues with. For the majority of you, I would say it probably has to do with work. And the thing is, if you are really good at what you do, you guys have skills here. You got skills, baby. You're really good at what you do, and no matter what this other person is trying to do or interfering or whatever is happening here, all you have to do is keep producing in the way you're producing. Keep doing your thing. You do you, Aquarius. You do you, and keep doing what brings you pleasure and brings you fulfillment, and just keep producing and doing that, and you'll be protected. No matter what kind of, because this feels, the word slander even comes to mind. This slanderous behavior or whatever's going on here, let the higher guidance deal with it. And in some cases, this could even be like, if it's actually a workplace thing, because this could be your workplace, or there's some connection through some group with this person potentially. You may have to like go to HR or somebody like that, or in some cases, some of you may have to go even get a lawyer or something. But for the most part, this is the card that grabs me. Just keep doing what you're doing and keep moving forward. You do have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. So major new beginnings, major breakthroughs. Well, it is going to be, your, when you have your solar return, which is your birthday, this is the big time to really set your intentions and you can really create your reality. This is the most powerful time of the year to create your reality. Yours does happen to be not long after the new year, but for the most part, it's going to be right around your birthday, or even like next month when you have your Aquarius new moon. But it's showing up in this month. Like may have major breakthroughs, and opportunity is what's really standing out to me on this card right now. And by the way, if any words or phrases stand out to you on these cards, please do make note of that, because that's how you can really get personal messages from these general readings. There's a lot of things. Now, any of these cards by themselves have, more than one meaning, and it all could apply. Like the sun could be you're shining, you're glowing, which you probably are. You're coming up on your solar return, the sun. And so you're having that solar return. Your people are really attracted to you at that time of the year. You're really giving off those vibes. You're really empowered. And the Empress, too, is also a card of like good health and just really kind of having it all. Just kind of being in that really good space and having it all. And being really healthy and fertile and all that. And this could be news coming in the time of fire. We don't really have any kind of fire thing coming up. None of the big planets moving on fire. The new and full moon, not in fire. So for the majority of you, this is children and this is motherhood or pregnancy. So as many of you, you might hear news about a pregnancy, or there might be some big involvement suddenly with children. For some of you, I feel like somebody's going to move in. You're going to have a new neighbor, or maybe you're going to move, or they're going to move in by you, and there's going to be a lot of kids. That's what I'm picking up. Like there's a lot of kids running around in the yard, or maybe the person's even running a daycare to their house or something like that. Some of you may be working with kids, because I'm definitely picking up like singing and dancing and stuff like little kids would do, If you're happy and clap your hands, like stuff like that's coming through. So some of you may be doing work like that. That might be the work that you do. Or, it could be just a lot of things. Of course, it's going to be different for everybody. All right, so now we're going to continue on and find your significator. So your significator would be either the Knight or the King, since the Queen is already out of Swords, because that is your element. You are the Swords, you are the air. Now there's going to be, like, you've got the Wish card. There's other cards that are going to show out that may not apply to this reading necessarily, or that I'm not going to address. Here they are. But if you know tarot, you're already showing up, so these are going to apply to you. Let's see here. Wow, this is really drastically different energies. And when I looked at these cards, I heard the song, I'd go from rags to riches. That's so off key. It's an old-timey song about going to rags to riches. I'd go from rags to riches. I can hear it in my head, but I'm not singing it correctly, sorry. But this is this could be rags to riches. I mean, that would be a good description of this energy, because here's the thing, tens are always the most. So you have the Ten of Swords, that's the most kind of pain, suffering. You have the 9 and 10 of Swords here. And then you have the 10 of Cups. I think for a lot of you, because this is your card, this is the one that's your significator. So everything surrounding this is basically your reading here. I think for a lot of you, 9 and 10 of Swords, this has been, and 5 of Rods also, conflict. So there's been something really going on. This came up in Pisces reading, something real similar. You're being pushed. You're being pushed to make a change. And spirit guides and angels are orchestrating all of this. This is all happening for you, not to you, is what's going on here. You're being pushed to make a change. And you're being pushed to seek out and be respected and have respect for yourself. You don't deserve to be treated like this. Whether it's in a relationship, for a lot, it's some sort of a relationship, It could be a work relationship. It could be a work situation for many of you. But it might be a personal relationship as well. You don't deserve to be treated like that. Put yourself out there. You've got the Fool up here, and it's talking about putting yourself out there because your wish is coming true. And the Emperor, who is somebody in a position to help you, could absolutely help you. Absolutely. But you've got to take that initiative. You got to put yourself out there a little bit. See what else is going on. Dip your toe in the water. Oh, that's not this card, but I think on some of the decks this is dipping your toe in the water, but I'm getting that real strongly. Like, dip your toe in the water. See what's out there. Put out some feelers. Because I feel like there is a different situation that could absolutely be much more getting respect, getting more aligned with who you are and what you want to do in life. A lot of times when things aren't working out, it's just because we're trying to fit a square peg in a round hole. So let's go find, that sounds like, I was going to say, let's go find the right hole. Oh my God. I gotta take a break after this reading. We're getting way up in La La Land here. No, but seriously, justice is here, and justice could be, it does say justice has been done. So, it could be, could be karmatic justice. It could be like, basically you've put up with this shit long enough, and you may have to hang, strength is here, so you may have to hang in there for a little bit longer, but there's things that are brewing, there's things that are cooking and brewing. I feel like these moons are going to be significant. We've got a water energy and an earth energy. Of course, we're not going to, well, we are going to be, we're going to be in Capricorn. Well, we're going to be in Capricorn until the 19th when we move into your sign of Aquarius. So, could be something, an offer coming in the time of Aquarius here. It could also be, though, this could be there's going to be a new moon right on January 2nd in the sign of Capricorn. And then there's going to be a full moon in the sign of Cancer, the water sign of Cancer, and that's going to be on the 17th. So I think there's going to be a lot of activity between the 2nd and then the 17th where maybe this offer is just finally coming through for you. So see what's out there. Dip your toe in the water, see what's out there. You do not have to be treated like this. You deserve better than that. I'm going to break that. You deserve better. And you can have better. It's not just you deserve better as some like abstract concept. Yeah, you deserve better. You could actually have better. And this is a very powerful time to, for that kind of thing to happen while you're having your solar return. And even at that date of the 19th or 20th, when that energy of the sun just first moves into Aquarius, that's when it's really powerful. That's when you can really, all Aquarians can really, do something powerful. Oh, I'm doing the wrong deck. We're going to do the animal totem. Sorry about that. So next up, we're going to do our animal totem. And let's see what shows up for that. I forgot. Let me just write down this thing here real quick. Okay, animal totem time. What is our animal totem for our Aquarian friends for the month of January? Grasshopper, things changing by leaps and bounds. That's the grasshopper energy. Okay, health, blessings, fertility, the gift of song. Inspired creations reveals your true spirit. Reincarnation, discovering your soul path. Advancement by leaps and bounds. So there's so much in this card that resonates. Right off the bat, health, blessings, fertility. That's the fertility. What's the top word on the Empress? Fertility. So we've got that, the health, blessings, and then the gift of song. I was picking up, happy end, clap your hands. So that gift of song thing there. Inspired creations reveals your true spirit. This is all about being true to yourself. That reincarnation, your soul path, being true to yourself, but also the paying of the karmic debts. And then advancement by leaps and bounds. Yes, you can absolutely have advancements by leaps and bounds because that is, what happens around these solar return times. There's a lot of astrology going on. If you're interested in a little bit more of the astrology and another card general outlook for the whole year, you can check out my pay-per-view videos, year aheads. But I also, if you're watching this in the very last week of December, you may be able to get back in on that, get in on the year ahead for the personal year ahead reading. So we could really look at your chart and your energy. If you're interested, check it out. But thanks for everybody who has been so, supportive, and it's another great season of doing the year ahead readings, and I was so happy to read for many of you. I know you get it every year, and I want to thank you all for that, and the new people who order every year. I pick up new people too every year, so thank you all for participating in that, and I do appreciate you so much, and as well as I appreciate everybody who purchases my wares, watches my videos. Please hit that subscribe button so that YouTube knows that you do enjoy this content and it's worthwhile content, and we can keep the channel going as into the new year, as it's been going for like 8 or 9 years now. I've been doing this pretty long time. I think 2013 I might have started the tarot readings. So it's been a while. It's been a long run here, and thanks to all of you, because that's what's made it possible. Remember, you are love and beauty incarnate. Have the best solar return birthday ever. If you want to, we are going to put 4 clarifiers around from this deck for our Patreon peeps. So if you're interested in that, everything is below. And please don't be fooled by imposters. vickieverlie.com. That is, and with any readers that you might be watching, if you're watching them anywhere other than YouTube, please do check if you follow a link, see what website you're on and make sure that you aren't being taken in, because many times you're going to be swindled by these people, okay? It's horrible that it happens, but it does, okay? All right, everybody, happy birthday, Aquarius. We'll see you again next month. Bye-bye.